Halloween. Alright, let's talk. So, to be honest, I feel that Halloween is probably one of my favorite holidays just because of the fact that, everybody's kind of on like a party vibe type thing. Plus, I feel like it's like one of the unserious ones, which is really good. As a kid, I really didn't think as an adult I would enjoy it as much, but turns out I actually like Halloween a lot more as an adult than I do as a kid. For a kid, you look at Halloween and just think about trick or treating, the candy, and you get to dress up as one of your favorite characters. But as an adult, you get to see the more broader side of Halloween. For one, you got the Halloween decorations. People are definitely creative, especially now. I can't tell you how many houses I've seen. I'm just like, jeez, bro. Like they done stepped up their game within the past few years. Like it's starting to be more so of the Christmas type decorations now, which is like good. That's crazy. Along with the decorations, you also have the party scenes and just the vibes in general is definitely different. You see the leaves changing and just the vibes are just the vibes, bro. I feel like growing up, Halloween definitely did have a different rep when it came to its purpose. A lot more people seen it back then as a negative thing more than it being just a holiday where you get to have fun, but seeing more of the dark side of it back in the day. But it seems like now people are starting to be a lot more unserious with it and loosening up a bit. No diddy. So there are a few people that I know that weren't able to really enjoy Halloween as a kid just because of of course, the dark side of it. But then when they became an adult, they started to see that it's more to it than just that, which I feel more people, as time goes on, more and more people are starting to realize that and actually are able to allow and let, their kids enjoy Halloween for what it is. And for a small bit, I actually thought that maybe trick-or-treating isn't as prominent as it used to be, but it seems like it's still kind of just going strong, especially after COVID. I thought it was cooked. Honestly, I was like, man, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing no more. But hey, stuff did get back to normal, which is good. But I did start to ask around and see if people still did go trick or treating, and it seems like it's still kind of a thing, especially with the parents wanting their kids to enjoy it just as much as they did when they were growing up. So that's good. Let me know if y'all think. I don't know how the trick or treating scene is now, of course, because I mean, for one, I'm an adult. I'm not a kid no more. But I also don't. I ain't got kids. Let me know how the trick or treating scene is for y'all if y'all know. So going into another topic of Halloween, you got the scary movies. When it comes to this time of the year, this is the time where I really do lock down on the horror movie scenes. Horror movies are definitely a big part of the whole Halloween vibe, which is pretty good. There's a lot of movies that I do like when it comes to the horror movie scene. You got Chucky, you got Friday the 13th, you got Halloween. Those are classic. And bro, speaking of Halloween movies, bro, stop making more movies, dog. There's 13 Halloween movies out. Bro, stop. We don't need that many, bro. We don't have to keep going back. But with the new movies that we do have out, I did get introduced to Terrifier, which was a really good movie in my opinion. And bro, like, honestly, I think we got to come up with some type of name for these type of movies. Well, really the low budget movies, because bro, them joints be so good, but it be funny low key. Like I had watched the first one and you could see that they really didn't have much of a budget, but they definitely made it work, which was really good. Like, look, see stuff like this, it's classic, bro. It makes it a classic movie, which of course, whenever they do get the funding, they are able to do more with it, which is good. But ain't nothing wrong with a low budget movie. When it comes to Halloween, I did also have a period where I wasn't really going out much. I was just sitting there watching those movies. But then I ended up being able to go out more because I started to have moves because I was getting older. And fun fact, that's also when I decided to start dating my girl. It was the day after that, but hey, look. Same thing. It was at a Halloween party. I dressed it up as Ash Ketchum, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she was a go-go girl or something. We decided to go to this party together, to one of our friends' parties or whatever. Before I get into it, let me go ahead and get into my costume. One second. And that's better. Can you tell who I am? Nah. Okay. All right. So look, hey, look, bro. I tried, bro. So going to the party, me and my girl, when we decided to lock it down, we was at our friend's Halloween party. I dressed up as Ash Ketchum, and she dressed up as a go-go girl. We can't really tell what it was, but she was looking real good, whatever. We ended up going to this party. I think that was my first college party, I think. And yeah, so that was definitely fun. But just kind of going back, we was definitely having a time. But I remember, because we were just in our talking stage at the time, it was this dude, he just kept trying to holler at her, I guess. And I was like, hey, bro, nah, bro, that's me. Like, dog, that's me. Like, don't do that. At that point, I was like, yeah, nah, I think we done had enough time to get to know each other, so I'm just go ahead and lock it down. So I definitely did. But it wasn't on Halloween. It was actually the day after. So, that was definitely, one of those little fun memories from that. But after that, we definitely had fun on Halloween ever since then. That's kind of where my shift changed for Halloween in general. Just because before that, I was only staying in the house during Halloween. I wasn't really going out. I didn't really know the party scene. I was still in that little weird gray area where I wasn't going out trick-or-treating, which I had stopped when I was in high school. And then I was just sitting at home watching movies and stuff like that, eating candy. But definitely, I think that had to be my turning point for Halloween. When I grew up, I definitely had a different outlook on Halloween ever since then. Did have a few mishaps when it came to Halloween, but I did definitely still try to enjoy it as much as I can, and definitely heal from certain situations. I definitely didn't want it to ruin it for me. I definitely still have a good place for Halloween for me. With that being said, Halloween is definitely a time where you are able to enjoy yourself. It's a time for fun. It's a time for I guess cosplay, if you want to call it cosplay. Just make sure that you out there being safe, have fun, and be aware of your surroundings. Stuff can be dangerous, so just make sure that you're being safe and be responsible. Just make sure that you're good. Other than that, yeah, that's it. I appreciate you for rocking out with me. Make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down below. You can tell me any Halloween stories that you have. I would love to hear it. Make sure you subscribe if you rock with me, and like the video. It means a lot. Other than that, we out, my dog. Happy Halloween.